Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we could go through and use some new products. And by new products, I mean like they're new to me. Some of them might be new in general. I don't know. I can't keep up anymore. But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna zoom you in now. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, how deeply I've been loving this product. Maybe I have. Again, it's normally all a blur, but it's particularly a blur because I pre-filmed so much and then I wasn't filming for months. The Rare Beauty eye primer, which I'm using right this second, it's fire. It just works so well. It just does what it needs to do. Love it. Although I'd be interested to hear for those of you with deeper skin tones, if you've tried this, does it make a difference that this is not skin toned for you? Because I feel like it does apply quite sheerly, and normally you would be going over top of it, presumably with some other type of eyeshadow, but I just wonder if it causes any ashiness on deeper skin tones, because I don't know that they came out with multiple colors. Although that seems kind of off-brand for Rare. Maybe I'm just gonna double check this right quick. Yeah, no, they only have the one shade. I just recently went on a little trip to New York. I'm the absolute worst for not unpacking for, I was gonna say months, and then I was like, is that an exaggeration? But to be honest, it's not really an exaggeration. It's not uncommon for me to leave my suitcase packed for up to a month afterwards. Oh shit, what am I doing? Oh my God, I'm just making an absolute fucking mess of this place. Okay, sorry, I was not prepared to film, but I just the baby went down for a nap and I was like, okay, I gotta jump to it and get this done, but I wasn't set up and ready for this. It's just a lot, okay. Anyways, I'm just setting my eyes as I deal with a eye primer, or not an eye primer, I already did that. I'm setting it with an eyeshadow that's close to my skin tone. So I got, wait, let me think how I wanna do this. Maybe I'll apply just a slight transition color first before we get fucking crazy. I'm using my Hindash palette, obviously, because that's all I ever need in my life. And I'm just applying a very light transition shade. Now let me find an appropriate brush, and then we can really go crazy. You know what, this brush isn't clean, but I'm gonna go like this and pretend that it is clean, and then I'm gonna use it because it's the perfect shape that I want. Okay, I had somebody, a subscriber of mine, recommend this brand to me. It's called Phytosurgence, okay? And it's made in Vancouver, actually. It sounds like it's made in very small batches. So anyways, I'm gonna try it. I picked up a few different things. I purchased a few of the eye creams and then a couple of the blushes. So that's what I'm gonna be trying today. The color that I'm gonna try right now is Deeply Rooted. It kind of reminds me of Club Eyeshadow from MAC. Maybe that only means something to me, I don't know. But it's kind of a browny blue shift. So I'm gonna put that all over my lid. And I haven't tried these yet, I've only swatched them. And I'm just taking that on a Smith 247 brush. Oh, interesting. This applies so much more pigmented with a brush. When I was swatching it, it was a lot more sheer, and you could definitely build it up through swatching, which I'm not opposed to, by the way. I don't have any issues with I prefer almost to have things be sheer and then build them up, just because I feel it's easier to control. But this applies so much more pigmented with a brush. So I'm just kind of applying the product first with one sort of fluffy-ish brush, which helps to kind of blend it out as I apply. And then I'm going over with a clean brush, and I'm just blending over those edges and smoking it out. And that's a really quick and easy way that I like to apply cream shadows. Some people really like to apply with their fingers, but I just feel you know what the biggest thing is just that I have nails, so I can't really see what I'm doing because my nails take up so much of my visual space on my lid that I can't really see past it. But this is nice. I like this formula. I think that this formula is how can I explain it? It's not dry. It certainly applies very nice and has a nice slip to it when you are putting it on the lid, but it's not overly like wet and creamy, where sometimes I think that some cream eyeshadows that are so wet make it really difficult to like blend out evenly, because usually they have some type of like setting agent in there that then sometimes causes like patchiness, or if you like open your eyes a little bit while you're applying it, which is just like a natural, it's gonna happen, then sometimes it like transfers, or you get like a like negative space situation happening. And this formula I feel like is dry enough that you don't really get those issues, but it still has enough like creaminess to it where it applies really nicely and smoothly. Okay, I'm gonna go over that, I think, with, I was like trying little like combinations on my hand, and I think I'm gonna go over that with another new purchase of mine right here, Victoria Beckham Tea Rose. This is one of her lid lusters. They're like kind of, they're not like a pressed shadow. It's like a pigment almost that was like pressed into a pot, kind of like the Tarte Chrome paints. But anyways, I think this is a newer shade. No. For fuck's sake. I hate myself. It fell face down and I like slid it towards me with my foot, and I was like, oh, it kind of looks like it's still in there. And then I lifted it up and like, how recently were these floors cleaned? I'm so sorry. I don't think I care. I'm just gonna put it back in there. Oh my God, those oh no, it wasn't. Wow, I'm a fucking disaster. Hair in there now. Oh, it's all, oh my God. Who the fuck signed off on me having a YouTube channel? I don't know. Someone call Mommy Susie up. Susan, please remote my YouTube channel. There's a lot of things in here. There's just a lot of ground debris in here now. I'm gonna press it all together. And now I'm gonna put this on my eye, if that's cool with everyone. This is also not the cleanest brush, but I mean, it's just kind of fucking going with the whole theme now. Anyways, I'm gonna take a Smith 253 brush, and I'm going to pick up this Tea Rose and Floor Debris eyeshadow that I've created here today. It's just kind of like, I'm an artist, I'm a visionary. I take something, I make it mine. You know, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pat that over the center and see how this color combo works. Or is this gonna be like a little lackluster after all fucking that? I think it is. Maybe, I wonder. Hold on. I purchased the new Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette because I have no self-control whatsoever. I'm going to take this shade right here. Beep. And I'm going to put that down the center instead because Tea Rose looks fucking stupid. I cannot believe I dropped that shit on the floor. I mean, I absolutely can because obviously I've done that 8 million times, but I'm pissed. Then I'm going to jump back to my Hindash palette. I'm going to use right in the middle of these little guys. And I'm going to just do kind of like a liner with it, basically. And I'm just like stamping that along my lid because this is just going to provide a little bit of a dark shadow on which to apply my eyelashes. And I'm going to apply, and now my baby is crying in the background. It's about to be one of those days, guys. It's making my eyes water. I have to turn away from the light. Now I can't see anything. I'll go halfway. I'm not used to the blinding lights of fame and fortune online. I kind of like this color combo. It's a little weird, but I'm here for it. Anyways, okay, let me see these lashes here for a second. My pal Nolan has a pal that started a lash company, and they're faux mink, and they look lovely. And let me get some tweezers. Oh fuck, I already broke them. I will go get my child, don't worry. The baby is in the snoot right now. If you don't know what a snoot is, it's a true godsend. It's like a bassinet that rocks them to sleep kind of thing. And then like it has a microphone in it. So it's a robot, basically. It has a microphone in it that like detects them like fussing. And then it will rock more, and it has white noise in it as well. So then it will like rock more and it will make the white noise louder to like help soothe them. And usually they end up like going back to sleep, and it's just fucking kick ass. But Sometimes they don't, so we're just gonna see what's happened. So that's why I'm not running to get my child, because I know there'll be one motherfucker in the comments that's like, wow, what a bad mom. Anyways, I think this is the lash I'm gonna go for. Do I wanna kind of cut it into a little bit of a half lash? I think I might. Yeah, let's go crazy. Okay, what style is this? It's called Rare Lash, Sincerely Yours. I'm almost cutting it to like a 3/4 lash. Let me see how this is. Maybe I'll cut one more little thing off. Half lashes are the truth, by the way. I've been saying it for years, but I just feel like they're so much more comfortable to wear. They look fucking cute. And I feel like rare lash, you get it. I feel like rarely do lashes fit perfectly for people right out of the box, because they're usually kind of just made for, you know, one size fits all situation. Ugh. House of Lashes used to make the best glue ever. I should make another another discontinued favorites video, because after I filmed the first one, I was like, is that it? But then when I was in New York, I was at like a makeup convention kind of thing. So a bunch of like labs and manufacturers, actually not very many labs and manufacturers went to this one because of COVID. So there was like restrictions. So like a lot of international ones couldn't come in. So it was mostly just like US labs and manufacturers. But as I was sitting there like discussing products with them and stuff like that, I was like, oh yeah, like there was like this discontinued product from like 2012 that was so good. Oh yeah, there was this thing. And then I started like remembering, and I was like, wow, like the amount of like past transgressions that the beauty industry has had against me in the form of discontinuing products that I love is so far and wide that no, I could probably make 4 more videos about it. It's just like, it's a shame when I don't have the products on hand, because there are some discontinued products that I still have backups of. There was a lot that I was discussing that I was like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna get my hands on this again, because it's been discontinued for a millennia. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna like put some more mascara on my ends to kind of blend them together, if I remember. But gosh, the chances of me not remembering are really high. So it might just be what it is, but that's fine. Either way, let me take all these sparkles off my face. What am I gonna do here? I think I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna do my concealer and my foundation and stuff, because I'm just using up old shit that is not cruelty free, because it's going so bad in my makeup collection that it's like, we're gonna need to wrap this shit up, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll jump back on with some other new products. My skin has never looked drier. It's fine. Everything's fine. I have been using this so much, and I really, really love it a lot. This is the Kosas Air Brow in the shade Taupe. I really like it a lot. So I'm just gonna put that through first. Forever now, I like putting a tinted brow gel through before I do anything else to my brows, because oftentimes there's like so little I need to do after. So I don't spend like a whole ton of time creating this brow out of nothing. Just really expedites the process for me. So I'm going to now go in with my Glossier Brow Flick in brown. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna get my spoolie ready actually, because I like to like apply this and then blend it out as I go, basically. Wait, yeah. The only thing with brow pens is that like when you make a mistake, it's like it's too late. That's just is what it is. That's what it feels like to me, at least. Wow, I've got this long ass fucking hair growing out of left field here. I'm pretty sure that was attached to my brain. Hold on, let me look at these in a big mirror. God, what happened to me? Oh fuck, I hope I was on frame. I kind of think I might have not been. I'm still like working on my setup, guys. Basically, here's the problem. My other house that I was living in, one could say my old house also, for simplification, I had like a very, very big beauty room. Because it wasn't a beauty room, it was like what would have been like a family room or whatever. I had like a ton of space for all my lighting setup and shit. So it was like a little bit awkwardly set up, but regardless, I had a lot of space. Now in this place, I'm like kind of trying to like consolidate everything and make it like super small and compact so that I can still use this room as like a normal room, but also have it work for filming. And so I have a window right in front of me. And so I have my little like monitor thing way off to the side over here. Like this is how far I'm having to look off to the side. So I don't notice when my camera turns off, and I don't notice when I'm out of frame, because like normally I would have my monitor right in front of me. It's an issue. We're gonna have to resolve it at some point. I want Matt to do it for me, basically. That's my issue. Because I don't want to have to deal with this shit anymore. Like I feel like, why me? That's what I want to know. What place do husbands have in the home if not to have a better monitor set up for you? I don't know. You fucking tell me, okay? I'm gonna take this like exceedingly dirty brush, my e.l.f. 105 brush, and I'm gonna use this other newish thing that I bought, which is She's Statuesque by Patrick Ta. It's a cream and powder. Yep, the packaging reminds me of whose? I can't remember, but it looks like you would open it from here, but you don't. It opens like this. It gets me every fucking time. Okay, I'm gonna use the cream, obviously. I've never even heard of anyone using a powder. And I just kind of like dot that on first, and then I go ahead and buff over top of my dry skin. I'm doing this kind of all out of fucking order. I should have finished my eyes, but I didn't, so here we find ourselves. I like to, when I'm doing my contour, I like to just really blend it into my hair as much as possible so that there's like a nice thick layer of cream makeup in my hair. Just for avant-garde's sake. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques accent brush, and I'm gonna take that same cream we used on our eyes, and I'm just gonna buff that underneath my eyeball. I'm gonna use my same little Glossier pen to put my beauty mark on. Just like that. And then, also from the brand Phytosurgence, I'm gonna use the cream blush in the color Inferno. On this brand's Instagram, they like post videos, both of like the owner and other people applying the blush, and the way that they do it is like so satisfying, and I'm gonna try and do it the same way. But I don't think it's gonna turn out that way because I don't apply my makeup satisfyingly. Okay, they take like a little dibble dabble. Ooh, I think that might even be a little bit too much. But I kind of like to go fucking ham with the blush. They just are like boop, boop. Oh fuck, that's gonna be way too much. That blends out so beautifully, and frankly, I don't care that I over applied my blush. I think that's kind of gonna be my new thing. And by new thing, I mean I'm bringing it back from my high school days. So I'm not used to wearing makeup anymore. It's a crying shame. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I don't know if I want to apply this though. I got the Jones Road Miracle Balm. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. I'm also gonna take this and go put a little bronzer over my nose so I can blend it into this blush. Okay, great. I don't know. This is so scented, first of all, which was very surprising to me because I don't feel like Bobbi Brown. Oh, so for context, Bobbi Brown, the person, is no longer with Bobbi Brown, the brand. She hasn't been with it for a very, very long time. And Jones Road is like her new brand. I just don't know that I want to use this. So the Miracle Balm is like supposed to be kind of like an all over balm that you can, I mean, I would probably use it more so to like mix with things to sheer them out and stuff. But she just kind of like applies it wherever the fuck. But do I want to do that? Like, do I want to put that like over top of my blush or use it as like a little bit of a highlight? I don't know. I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to rub it on the back of my hand. I just don't know. Okay, that's fine. I got sent a highlighter within my little package that I ordered from Phytosurgence. So I'm going to use that instead. This is the Mirrored Moonlight Spectral Shine. They included a little note in there that said to swirl your brush in it like 20 times. Hold on, let me read it verbatim. Just swirl into the pan like 20 times and apply. It's a unique formula that I hope you'll like. I'm about to fucking let you know. Story time. When I was swatching this formula, it's so interesting because like it's, how do I describe it? I don't want to say like a matte highlight. I also don't want to say dry, but it kind of is like almost like a dry matte highlight for lack of a better explanation that I feel like will work really well on oily skin, and it still blends out really beautifully, but it's not dewy at all. Like, it's still a cream, but it almost has like but it doesn't have a powder finish. That's the thing. It's so odd. Anyways, I'm gonna have to just show you what's going on here. I'm excited to try it on my face because when I was trying it on my hand, I was like, seems like this could be interesting. This is so bizarre, okay? When I was swatching it, I was like, I don't know if this will like, because it was like a little bit drier, I was like, I don't know if I'll like love the look of this on my skin. And then again, I was watching their Instagram stories and they were like, it's almost like a filter. Like, it's like not super glossy or dewy, but it's almost like a filtered highlight. Hold on, let me see myself in the mirror here. I really like this. It is so interesting. It does almost make your skin look kind of filtered. I'm gonna take my little, I feel like I put on a little bit too much, so I'm gonna take my little blush brush. I feel like I put on too much of the highlight, so I'm gonna go back and put on even more blush, just because I want like a little bit more of that color peeking through. I quite like that. I feel like it's very different from like a Glow Lust, for instance, but I think it's really nice. And I feel like it would be really nice on those of you with oily skin that like enjoy the idea of a cream, because maybe you're like, I don't know, maybe fuck a powder. Is that going to be my new thing? I don't know. Like, maybe that's what you've been kind of saying to yourself and feeling for some time, and like you've been scared, but now you're coming to a place where you're like, I need a change, you know? If you fall in that category, I do feel like you would like that highlight because it's not glossy, it's not creamy, it's like a little tiny bit tacky to the touch, but not in a way that I think anyone will find irritating. It's just really pretty and it works well and I like it. Am I gonna put a lip on even? I don't know. Do I have a new lip kicking around? I got some of the Victoria Beckham lips actually. Let me swatch this one. Maybe I'll put that one on. Okay. I'm gonna use I'm a fucking nightmare. That's a secret new Auric product that just dropped. I'll let you determine what you think it is based on the sound. Okay, I'm gonna use my Victoria Beckham lip definer in the shade O2. I have a zit right on my lip. I'm pretty fucking pissed about it. Okay, and then I'm gonna put on this lipstick also from Victoria Beckham in this beautiful packaging. I love her packaging so much. I'm so choked that I didn't think of it first. I'll never get over it, and I'm gonna say it every single time I use it. Anyways, this is in the color Pose, and it's her Posh lipstick. I'm not gonna apply too much of that actually, because I remember I tried it on already, and it's quite glossy, and I kind of don't want that for myself right now. So I'm just gonna kind of dot that on. That's about it. That's all she wrote. That was a pretty boring video, I feel, for most of us. But we did what we could. And I really like that highlight, and I really like that blush. Glamour. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.